evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, we talk with Tullahoma High School football coach John Olive about his team's in 2017 season. We'll bring you part 2 of Tom Corrington's interview with Motlow College's interim president Hilda Turnstile. And we'll tell you about a big Halloween fundraiser being put together by the Tullahoma Women's Club. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Russell's got your truck, man. Russell's got your truck. Chevy, Ford, and Ram, man. Russell's got your truck. With the best selection anywhere, Russell's got your truck.
Keith Barnett here at the Russell Barnett Automotive Family, and man, do we ever have your truck. 4 brands, hundreds to choose from, all at year-end discounted prices. So with so much to choose from, my question is, why buy your next truck anywhere else?
Russell's got your truck, man.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tullahoma High School senior Cooper Yoder was named this month's honorary alderman at the most recent city board meeting. Let's watch as Mayor Lane Curley makes the introduction.
Okay, you see we have a new face with us this evening. We're very pleased to welcome Mr. Cooper Yoder. I asked him to send me just a short bio that I can introduce him, and he texted me. So if my phone doesn't go off, I'm going to read this. My name is Cooper Wilson Yoder. My parents are Lane and Bill Yoder, and I'm currently a senior at Tullahoma High School. I'm an all-state tuba player, member of the National Honor Society, and active in my first United Methodist youth group. I'm hoping to attend Georgetown University next fall with a major in political science. So, welcome. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Thank you. As Mayor Curley just stated, I'm a senior at Tullahoma High School. I've lived in Tullahoma all my life. I enjoy being here in this town that I grew up in and being with all my friends and family nearby. Some of my favorite activities to do are walking on the beach and reading a good book.
Very good. So tell us about Georgetown University. Why did you choose Georgetown?
Well, I believe that its proximity to the U.S. Capitol helps me to find good opportunities to serve and eventually in public service.
Yeah. Good.
What do you want to major in?
Political science.
Political science again.
So, do you have anyone in the audience you'd like to recognize tonight?
Sure. I would, of course, like to thank my lovely mother for attending Lane Yoder and my father, Bill, who could not attend.
Yeah. Very good. Well, thank you for being with us tonight. If you would stand there at your desk, we've got a certificate recognizing you as the honorary alderman.
The Tullahoma Wildcats football team sports a 5-4 record going into the final game of the season Friday night at Wilkins Stadium. Head coach John Olive comments on his team's performance this year.
The playoff scenario ended for us last night. When we got beat at Nolensville, it put us behind an 8 ball. Everything was out.
We're
no longer controlled. Yeah. And we needed Nolensville to beat Maplewood last night to make next Friday night be winner take all. Winners in the playoffs, losers are done.
Between us and Maplewood.
Between us and Maplewood. But Maplewood beat Nolensville last night, so Maplewood now jumped from that scenario that I just talked about to where they're now second place in the region. And
behind Marshall County, still at the top.
County. And so we're going to finish out the 2017 season this coming Friday night. All I can tell you is that this has been an exciting football team to watch.
It certainly
They're entertaining. They're not perfect by any means or imagination, but they've played hard and they've made it exciting. As we approached things this past week, it was about your 4-4, your average, and if you want to become a good team, you got to win against good teams. Giles County is a good team, okay? Maplewood is a good team. And as I told them last night, you've gotten Giles County, you get Maplewood this coming Friday, and I didn't know the outcome of the Maplewood-Nolensville game at the time. I said, I'll gladly go to the Plateau with you guys, and we'll play the other team's region champion, the team from the other region, who would be the champion of that region. And I said, I'll take our chances. I like our odds. If we beat these last two teams, we got a good chance to keep playing for 2 or 3 more weeks before we finally play somebody that may be head and shoulders above us. May not be. Maybe it'll play longer than that. But with the way things have worked out, it's not going to happen. But so our challenge is we got our hopes kind of dashed, but we'll keep putting the foundation down to develop a good team.
A good team.
And
you're only going to lose 8 seniors.
Only going to lose
very
8 seniors.
Important seniors.
Yep. Those guys have been through the thick and thin. They've been here for the most part when we couldn't win a ball game. They've gotten us from being a below average team, which is what we've been, to we're right there. You know, there's a very fine line, but if we close this out, then we will start moving toward becoming a good team.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has proudly served your auto rental for over 30 years. Check out this huge selection to choose from. Small car, mid-size car, full-size car, crossover vehicle, SUV, minivan, pickup trucks, 12 and 15 passenger vans. Whether big or small, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has them all. Stop by our 2 locations to serve you, Tullahoma and in Winchester. And remember, my question is, why rent anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. Tom Corrington spoke recently with interim Motlow College President Hilda Turnstill about the progress of the Tennessee Promise program.
We're talking today, folks, with Hilda Turnstill, who is the interim president at Motlow. We've been talking about the fact that they're now, the Board of Regents is cranking up the process to find a new president, which we hope to have by next summer. Meanwhile, we have talked a little bit about Tennessee Promise. I'd like to, which has been, program's gotten a lot of favorable publicity along with a few not so favorable. The question is, how well is it working? And you're now in the last semester of the first class.
That's correct.
That started in the fall of 2015. So how's it going? How well is it working?
Well, as you have indicated, Tom, the students have 5 semesters to complete the program once they start in a cohort. And the ones that started in fall 2015, this is their last semester to be eligible for the Tennessee Promise. We have seen an upbeat in our graduates. Let me give you, for example, this past spring, when we had graduation, we were up to 842 graduates. Compared to the year before, we were at, I think, 642. So we had a large increase, which is great. So I feel like we're filling we're experiencing good results from the program. Could we do better? Yes, and we are striving to do better. As you know, the governor back years ago, the Complete College Act of 2010, we are striving to have 55% of the citizens of Tennessee with some type of certificate or degree by 2025. And right at 2016, we were at the threshold of 38.8%. So we are trying to grow that. We're trying to meet that goal of 55%. Tennessee Promise is an avenue for us to get there. Tennessee Reconnect is an avenue. And then workforce development for us to come in and be responsive to the business and industries and to come up with programs that can help them have the proper skill sets for their workers.
Yeah, we do kind of lose track of that number, I guess. The governor was trying to get us to 55%
by 2025.
College graduates.
Well,
was it, or
it's a credentialed. It's a credential. So it could be a degree, it could be a certificate, and the certificates help people have the skill sets to go into the workplace.
Right. 55%. We're now at
30. The last numbers that I saw for 2016 as the last measurement was 38.8%.
And so we got to get to 55 between now and 2025?
That's correct.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and we had a couple of interesting numbers. 56% of the youngsters who were eligible to go into Tennessee Promise went in, and well, no, those that went in, we had 56% have either graduated or gone into a 4-year college, or they're still in school. That's of those who were eligible, versus 39% of the high schoolers who were eligible who did not go into Tennessee Promise have fallen by the board. So Tennessee Promise was providing what looked like a 17% increase in those that achieve their higher education goals. So 17% improvement.
Well,
good, bad, or indifferent?
Well, it's an improvement. Let's put it that way. We still have room to grow, and I do want us to grow there. We all do. In order to meet the goal of what the governor has established for us, we will focus on that area. We will work to improve. So yes, can we do better than 56? Yes, we can, and we will. We will do better than that.
Okay.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Women's Club is planning a Halloween fundraiser next week. Peggy Burton spoke with Diane Rayburn about the event.
I'm so fortunate to have with me today Miss Diane Rayburn.
Rayfield.
Rayfield, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Excuse me. Diane is with the Centennial Women's Club in Tullahoma, who for the past 2 years have been investing their time helping South Jackson Civic Center light up South Jackson.
Right.
So tell me about what's happening.
This weekend, on Saturday, October the 28th, we are hosting an inaugural spooktacular 5K and Monster Mile.
So this is the first one, and
this is
you're
the
going to
first
keep
one.
it up maybe year after year.
We hope to.
It's a
We
good
hope
idea.
that it's an annual event. We selected Make a Difference Day, which is always the fourth Saturday in October. And so, you know, we hope that it will become an annual event.
And so where do you start from?
The start line is actually going to be near the Red Caboose, which is the history park in downtown Tullahoma.
Easy to find?
It's easy to find.
I love that
There's a
caboose.
lot of parking.
Yeah.
And we are using the route that the Kate Walk, for those of you who've done that run before.
Yeah.
But essentially we're down the Greenway and by the high school and back to
and how far is that about?
It's 3.1 miles.
3.1 miles. That's a good walk.
It's a good walk.
And were you not going to have one especially for children?
We have the Monster Mile, and it is part of the same route, but we'll cut them up right for the kids. And it starts at 8:30. We hope that people come dressed up, since it's
in their costumes.
In their costumes.
Is there any kind of award for a costume?
We do have costume awards. We have celebrity judges.
Great.
We have.
Do we want to tell who they are, or do we just
I'm not
keep
sure.
it hidden away till
let
people
that
be surprised?
Let that be a surprise, because I'm not certain right now who they are, but they will be there. Tullahoma's Fire Pup is coming to entertain the children, and they will be receiving a Halloween bag of candy when they get through with their walk.
That's awesome. So all they have to do is come. Does it cost to sign up?
Yes.
Yes. Something obviously.
Prior to, there is a benefit to signing up now. If you sign up before Friday, the 27th,
right?
It is $25 for the 5K and $15 for the 1 mile.
For the 1 mile. And where is the sign up?
runsignup.com.
Okay.
You search for GFWC and then follow that link.
GFWC stands,
General Federation of Women's Club. Yeah.
And it'll direct you to where you need to go.
It will take you right where you need to go.
If you decide you just that day you want to do it, you can sign up if you come in a little early.
Registration starts at 7 for those that have not pre-registered.
And that'll be right there at the caboose?
It will be there, right by the caboose. And the price does go up. It'll be $30 for the 5K and $20 for the 1 mile.
And because after all, it's to raise money.
Yes.
And it's a great cause.
Yes, it is.
You running?
No, I figure I'm going to be
selling tickets or whatever.
I'm going to be
in charge.
I'm going to be busy.
Yeah, you'll probably be up early that day.
Yeah, oh yes, it's going to be an early day for
I know
our
you have
club.
some wonderful sponsors. I'm always so impressed with how giving our community is.
We have been blessed by the community. I'll tell you who our sponsors are. We have 3 gold sponsors. They were Weichert Realtors, TUA, and LNH Distributing. Our silver sponsors is Excel Eye Care, Miratech, Nexus Group, First Vision Bank, Morning Point, Stan McNabb, Video Bomb, the Sweatshop, Vision Source, Brookdale, Barrett Construction, and Dr. Wilburn George. Our bronze sponsors is Stan and Chandra Teal, Monty Hatcher, Traders Bank, Trevecca, Ascend, Access, Tenova, Southern Community Bank, and Henry and McCord. We've had 2 additional bronze sponsors, Dr. Suzanne Collier and Action Graphics, who have come on board since we printed our flyer. And we have 2 crystal sponsors, Harton Realty and Lester Green and McCord Insurance.
Let's give the date on this again and the exact time to make sure everybody understands that if you want to sign up early, all you have to do is go to the website, and you'll have to say it because I won't get it right.
The website is runsignup.com.
It'd be nice if we had that on the screen. Runsignup.com.
And search for GFWC, and it will link you right to our race.
Or you can come early and sign up at the day of the race.
It's Saturday, October the 28th. On-site registration will start at 7 a.m. The 5K will start at 8 a.m. Costume judges will be looking at costumes anytime from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m.
And did you say there was a prize for the best costume?
Yes,
or is it?
yes, there
Okay.
are prizes.
Do you know what it is? Oh, bags of candy when kids walk. Don't forget that.
They all get that.
They all get a bag of candy.
Yes, and the mile starts at 8:30.
And we'll be right back in a moment.
I have 30 seconds to tell you about RussellBarnett.com. We're going to find over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get your trade appraised, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get financing done, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get collision repair assistance, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get auto rental assistance, RussellBarnett.com. We are the one-stop shop, one click away. Why click anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce is hosting a bowling tournament next Monday. Chamber Executive Director Hope Sarton tells us more.
We are very excited. This is so typically in the past it's been a ladies bowling tournament, and so this year it is a Halloween bowling tournurnament, and so we are going
So
to
it's mixed?
We're going to have it next Monday.
Next Monday?
The day before Halloween.
Day before Halloween,
Yeah.
and that will be, so that's good, men
October
and
30th.
women.
Yes, yes.
What do you call that?
Co-ed?
Co-ed,
Yes,
just
sir.
like a dorm, just like a dorm. I remember when they first did that. We had fun. So, what does it cost? How do you get? How do you be part of it?
Well, so we are only accepting 20 teams, and so the space is very limited,
Mhm.
but it is a 4-person scramble, and it's $200 for the team, and that includes lunch, the shoes, and 3 games of bowling. So it'll be a lot of fun.
It always is, and you know we've gone over there and videoed that several times, and we want you to realize Pete James claims that the cheeseburger at the bowling alley is the best cheeseburger in Tullahoma.
I have heard that.
So they have good food over there, and you know they do some advertising with us, and I've always been very impressed with those folks over there. They're very hospitable. They're very careful, and I think this is so important this day and time of watching out after children and making sure that it's a safe place where you can feel, where you can go and you can drop your children off and not be worried, because they really pay great attention to young people and old people as well. So you can drop old people like me off over there and I won't get lost. They won't let me wander out the door.
Well, good.
So it's fun.
It is. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Michael Reed is with me today, and he is our marketing and communications coordinator. And so he
Almost brand new.
Almost brand new.
Squeaky clean.
Yes, and he's
We'll
doing a
dirty him up
fantastic
a little bit before it's over with.
Well, he has worked really hard on marketing this event and promoting it.
Good.
And we have 3 title sponsors this year. We have Tullahoma Funeral Home, Cubic, and American City Bank. So we are so very thankful to them and their continued support. But we do still have just a few slots available on for the bowling.
Good.
And a few sponsorship opportunities that we still have available. And so we are very grateful to anyone who wants to come out.
I'll tell you what's fun, even if you don't want to go over there and bowl, go watch. Because some of these teams are funny and fun,
Yes.
and nobody's over there trying to get on the pro league.
Well,
There's always a few that are very competitive, but most of them are over there just to have a big time, laugh at one another, and enjoy the event.
Well, that's why I can't play, because I'm so competitive.
Oh, Lordy.
You know, we have cash prizes, and we have a best dressed costume prize, and anybody who bowls a turkey is going to receive a turkey dinner from Piggy's Barbecue. You know, every Thursday they have that delicious
Bowls of what?
a turkey.
3 strikes in a row.
Oh, that's 3 strikes in a row. It's called a turkey set. Shows you how long it's been since I've been mulling. And so you get one from Piggy's, a turkey?
A turkey dinner.
Turkey dinner.
Like,
oh.
You know,
yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Great, great, great.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a lab boxer mix named Terry, who entered the shelter as a stray. She's approximately 3 years old, up to date on her vaccinations, heartworm negative, and good with other dogs and children. She will receive a free spay provided by the animal shelter. Be sure to check out the shelter on Facebook for information about upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. And remember, the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. And don't forget, the 14th annual Bark in the Park has been moved from this weekend to November the 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Wagner Park.
The Coffee County Humane Society featured pets this week is a bull terrier named Sage. Sage is looking for a home with a place to run. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Saturday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252 in Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 different locations, 8 new car franchises, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, a certified collision center with lifetime paint guarantee, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental. Let our family exceed your expectations at the Russell Barnett Automotive family. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1940 at 82 degrees. The record low was in 1968 at 26 degrees. Average high on this day is 69 and the average low is 42. Clear weather expected tonight with a low of around 52. A 90% chance of rain in your forecast for Friday with a high of 70 and a low of 42. That chance of rain drops to about 50% on Saturday with a high of 50 and a low of 35. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6 wishes you and your families a fantastic weekend. Thank you.